Palantir Technologies, PLTR, is drawing intense attention following a standout Q4 earnings report, in which the company not only beat expectations, but also significantly raised its full year guidance. The results were driven largely by accelerating U.S. commercial revenue growth, reinforcing the view that Palantir's AI platforms are gaining real traction beyond government contracts. Investors also pointed to the company's exceptionally high Rule of 40 score, a key metric combining growth and profitability, as evidence that Palantir is maturing into a financially disciplined AI leader rather than a speculative growth story. Within the community, bullish sentiment surged as traders highlighted expanding margins, strong customer acquisition in the U.S. commercial segment, and growing demand for Palantir's AI driven decision platforms. Supporters argue that Palantir is increasingly positioned as core AI infrastructure, not just a software vendor, with use cases spanning defense, logistics, healthcare, and enterprise operations. For bulls, the earnings report validated the long term thesis that Palantir can scale profitably as AI adoption accelerates. However, skepticism remains elevated. Bears continue to focus on Palantir's extreme valuation multiples, questioning whether even strong execution can justify the current price level. Some warn that expectations are now set exceptionally high, leaving little room for disappointment in future quarters. As a result, many traders are bracing for continued volatility, with sharp pullbacks possible if momentum cools or if broader market sentiment toward AI shifts. Overall, Palantir has once again become a high conviction, high controversy stock, celebrated by bulls as a rare AI company delivering both growth and profitability, while critics caution that valuation risk remains the dominant overhang. With guidance raised and attention firmly on execution, the market is now watching closely to see whether Palantir can continue to outperform and grow into its lofty expectations.
Okay, so the stock is up 12.01%. This is still the post-market session of Monday, the 2nd of February 2026. 72 million shares crossed the tape, and 50-day average is around 39 million. Quite a high beta stock. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart, which has reflected what's going on right now. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, as things stand right now, the extrapolation seems to be suggesting that it may maintain the strength up till the close of Tuesday, the 3rd of February, and then after that, there's a chance that we might see a contraction. Okay, no indication that we it will resume. It will retest the highs of let's 170.9. It printed what was that? Possibly this year, 170.9 printed. Yeah, 23rd of January. There's no indication that it will retest those sort of levels. Um, yeah. Okay, so this is the stock is also trading outside of its market grid. So for some reason, I think TradingView hasn't is not active at the moment. It's not reflecting this $165 here. So yeah, but in any case, we can still make do with what we already have. So we have 165 right around here. And if we look down here on the market grid, based on previous projections, you can see has if you look over here, you see when I place my cost around 165, you can see it has a lot of resistances between 166 and 167. We have quite a decent amount of resistance around there from 166 all the way towards 168 up to 171. Very, very, very tough resistance for the stock. Maybe that's why the algos are indicating that they might get a rejection by today, the close of today's trading session. Okay, let's see what we have on its what the price pressure momentum is indicating as things stand right now. Okay, yes. So momentum is expected to remain elevated at least up till Wednesday the fourth. Okay, so even with weakness setting in, momentum is may still remain strong up till then. Okay, so let's go down to the daily chart. The daily chart is not active, but still very much relevant. It hasn't reflected this 100 this 12% gain. Okay, so well, it was actually looking up. So let's just say that it was actually, indicating that maybe it might be an update today. But overall, all we can do is take the projections here. He has already surpassed all of these projections. It's currently at 165 right now. This is where it is, right somewhere around here. This is where it is, somewhere around here. Yeah. So the probability of it retesting 170.4 is statistically higher than 50%. It actually printed $172 not long ago. Yeah, so this is 172 roughly. So the probability of it retesting that is also greater than 50%. What of this? It has a pivotal projection of 176. Yeah, equally the probability of that happening is equally greater than 50%. Okay, that's encouraging. What of 182.21? Slightly higher than 50%, slightly higher than 50%. Let's try this. Let's try this intersection where the price intersects with its 10-day moving average 188.32. Yeah, here it's now less than. Let's just get exactly 187. Yeah, it's less than 50%. I think we've tried. It's done well. This is much closer to its this is its all-time high of $207.47. That's a positive. Let's see the weekly chart for Palantir. No extrapolations. Okay. Here we can get some projections. Let's see what we have. Nothing to the upside. Everything is still bearish. No upper projections yet. Yeah, but we can take we can see we can pick up the moving averages. We have 172 for the 10. No, 172 for the no, sorry 161.42 for its it has already surpassed that. Yeah, it has surpassed that. So I think we are looking at 172. 172 is where the 10-day moving 10-week moving average is, and 174 it's 21 week. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at its monthly chart. It's obviously not going to have anything there, no extrapolations. No extrapolations. Yeah, we can just pick up what's the 177.52. Yeah, okay. And then 199.75. Okay, yeah, that's what's going on right now. The stock is currently trending. Um, Unfortunately, the market grid is not hasn't picked up, hasn't reacted to what's going on right now. We can get some of the market grid prices, but we can clearly see that based on what has happened before, there's a staunch resistance from 160, 166 all the way towards 171. Yeah, so just let's see how it all goes, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.